電池がやばい。
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. So the Atlanta Braves have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Eric Lauer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. And it's
Wow,
gone.
いきなり入る。いきなり
The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
早いな。
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now in for the Braves, C.J. Alexander.
The first baseman, number 34.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting third.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Marcell Ozuna stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. On the ground. Fires over to first. Now 2 out. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old. And he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Kane makes the catch, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0.
いきなり打ちよった。
Bottom of the first, and going for Atlanta, Mike Soroka. What do we have on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong. The pitch. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
いきなりか。
That'll fire up the dugout, and we're level. It's tied at 1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Next to hit, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 4 in the loss
初
yesterday.
球を持ってかれるか。
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And that's in there for strike 1. Foul ball there. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that the guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now it's Rowdy Tellez, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. That's inside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
すごいな。わざわざ当たりに行ってんのか。
Tied up here in the early going. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three 1 is on the way. And a foul ball. Three 2. Got him. That's the inning. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. All even now at 1-1. And welcome back. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Moving off for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie
Lauer back to work. In the air, right field. Taylor raging back towards the wall. And it's caught for the out. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence in seeing some pitches in that at bat.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. And now the count is even.
Trying to count 2-2.
Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Stays alive. 3-2 now. Right there, got it. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Adam Duvall at the plate. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. That's hard hit in the line.
Wow.
Can't get there. Base hit. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now, Guillermo Heredia. And that one is lifted in the air. Yelich makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Omar Narvaez at the plate.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
And he deals. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Keston Hiura takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. First offering misses the mark. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. And now it's even up. And the pitch. Hard hit right side. And that one finds its way through. Narvaez around third. He'll score and the Brewers take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Michael Brasso. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Michael.
ちょっとだけ回復か。
In there for strike 1. Hira, the runner at third. Taylor on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. The pitch. That one to first. Over to Arcia. That's one. On the first double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
The third baseman.
Now it's Jace Peterson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one handled. And that will end the inning. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 3 and the Braves 1. Back here at American Family Field. On to the third inning. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Lauer back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And now it's William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Ground ball left side could be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Over to Wong.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Acuna stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Hot shot to third. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ozuna at second. Acuna on at first with two down. Next offering is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Towards
あ
left
ー、決まっ
center.
てるな。
Kane moving back for this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 3 and the Braves 2. Set for the bottom of the third. Colton Wong up to hit.
Leading off for the Brewers,
A line to kick
the
the
second
pitch.
baseman, Colton.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Popped up. Alexander moving under it.
審判さ
And
ん
out
危
number
ない
1
です
on
よ。
the grab.
The center
Lorenzo
fielder,
Kane
number 6,
up now for the Brewers. His first
Lorenzo.
at bat was a strikeout.
Kane.
First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and fires. Right side, hard hit. All bees. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Left field. Heredia makes his way towards it.
うん
That is the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the third baseman,
Leading
Dansby
off for the
Swanson.
Braves, the third baseman, number 7, Dansby.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
い
Swing
や
and
ー、
a
やったぞ
pop up. Foul territory
キ
for
ャ
the
ッチャー
catcher.
フライって。
Narvaez makes the grab. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath
The
it a little
right
bit and
fielder,
popped it
number
up.
14, Adam Duvall.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie
なあ
like that.
Comes the 2-2. This one
Yeah,
lifted in
that's
the
not
air,
good.
left field. Yelich under it, brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now that
So now to the
left
plate
fielder,
for Atlanta, Guillermo Heredia. Flied out his first time. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 as
Yeah.
he waves at that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Out to short. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it 3-2. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. 0-1. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Omar Narvaez getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Tellez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is inside. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Duvall quickly throws it in. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Justin Hira up to hit now.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. Has some trouble with it, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
1 down, runners at second and third. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Michael Brasso, the next to hit. In there for strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 4 and the Braves 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop, Orlando.
The wind of the pitch.
Arcia.
That's in there. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
At the belt and fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. That one opts against the fence.
いやいやい
The
や、ホー
relay.
ム無理やろ。無理無理無理無理無
And he's got no chance.
理。
He's
強
out.
引やな。あ
That
れ
really
は
hurts
無
right
理や。
there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor
よう
decision.
ホーム行ったな。あ
And
れ
next for Atlanta, C.J. Alexander. In the air, left side. Yelich brings it in. 2 down. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The batter.
Now, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's to
い
third.
やー、取られたか。
Over to first. And that is that. Braves strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Milwaukee, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jace Peterson.
Jace Peterson.
よいしょ。
And a pitch. Swings through that.
0-1.
Oh and 2 now. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2. And a ball evens the count. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a bouncer. He handles it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now back, second baseman, Colton.
And now here is Colton Wong. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty.
6.
Lorenzo Cain up now for the Brewers.
Cain.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
On to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The pitch. And the count 1-2. 1-2 now on Acuna. Oh, that drilled.
Wow.
Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that's in there for strike one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Lauer keeping him close. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away, and the runner holds. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Yandel Gustave, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Suter warming up as well. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
よっしゃ。
Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eric Lauer will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Josh Lindblom takes over on the mound, trying to protect this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now here is Dansby Swanson.
Oh.
Hard ground ball base knock. Acuna headed for the plate.
さすが足速いな。
Low throw, and he can't dig it out. The run comes in from second, and now they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now here is Adam Duvall. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that falls out of here.
Now in for the Braves, Guillermo Heredia.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Little chopper rolls foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here's a 1-1. Swings and fouls one off. First and third, one down. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
On the ground, a short could be
No.
two. Goes to second, safe there.
ダブルセーフやおっしゃ。
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Maybe a 2-run.
いやー、ムカブしとった。
Boots it. And he'll be safe at first.
やらかしてるな。
Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Tied at 4. In the air, out towards right center.
伸びる伸びる伸びる。
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Both runners tagging. He scores on the sac fly, and it's now 5-4.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Alexander.
Now the number 2 hitter, C.J. Alexander.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. In the air, left field down the line. Dive in, it gets down. Could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 3.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Yandel Gustave into the game. It's his job to keep his team in the game. So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Marcelo Zuna. And that one gets down, fair ball. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
1 ball. Next offering way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Brewers 4. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Yelich at the dish. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Soroka back to work. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike 1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Ball 1 there. One, 2 now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The relay to third.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
0-1. And there's a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Slow roller up the middle. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Catcher.
Omar Narvaez will hit next.
Narvaez.
First pitch, and he just misses. Now one miss. Swings and misses. Strike one. Runner on at third, one gone. Hard hit left side. Knocks it down. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. One gone, runner at first. Here's Castanheira.
変えるか。
So a lefty out of the pen, Dylan Lee. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 74, Dylan Lee.
まだワンアウトか。
In there for strike one. And here it comes. And delivers outside.
さ
Good
す
miss
が
with
に
that
観
changeup
客も
away. He needs a
ブ
ball
ー
on
イ
the
ングや
ground
な。
for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's two away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Taylor at the plate with two away, swings through that one. The 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away. Michael Brasso up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Narvaez, the lead runner at second. Taylor at first, two out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. We're through six full. It's the Braves 8 and the Brewers 5. Back here at American Family Field, top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
And the pitch. Ball one low. And he deals. And that's outside.
No strike.
That one missed. Now 3-0. The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The pitch. Called strike right there.
入ってんかやれ。
Kicks and fires. And he hits a ground ball right side. Wong gloves it. Tosses to first. And Albies is retired.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front.
電
rolled
気
over it,
清
put it on the
掃
ground.
はどうした？電気清掃今日じゃねえ。明日ですよ。
1 for 3.
明日の午前中は部屋の全体掃除ですな。
That one's in there. 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now it's going to be
変更
Adam
頼む。
Duvall.
そういや、5はあれですか。起動テストしたんすか。まだやってないんちゃうんすか。
And the next pitch is
新
way
型
outside.
PS5 の稼働テスト。
Righty delivers.
あ
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
あ、何かね、それは。新型 PS5 の稼働ベータテスト。
Pitch. And there's a ball.
猫野郎。
Good eye right there.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Check swing at a 3-2.
際どい
Appeal
際
down
ね
to first.
入
No,
っ
he
てた
held
っぽい
back.
けど
That's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really
No,
close
giddy
pitches.
ball.
And somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
あ
Heredia now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now the 0-1.
あ、ライト前をスタートした落とした
Squeeze it.
ポロリポロリ
Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Bases loaded with one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Right-hander kick steals, and the
Yeah,
count
ball, yeah.
1-2. And the righty deals, and it's even up. Hit on the ground
あ
might
あ、ダブ
be
ル
two.
プレーや
Over to Wong. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to
結
turn
局
that
点
one
入
and
ら
get
ず
out of this
か
jam.
Bottom of the seventh. Up now for Milwaukee, Jace Peterson. And a pitch.
For the Brewers,
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Jace Peterson.
Pitch. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now
Colton
back,
Wong
second
up
baseman,
now for the Brewers.
Colton Wong.
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing
振
to
り
one.
遅れてるな
And that one a little bit high. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to short. That takes care of Wong.
The
Two outs,
center
base is
fielder,
empty.
number 6.
早め
Stepping
に
in
書いとく
is
か
the speedy Lorenzo Cain. And first offering is fouled off. And that one off the outside edge.
They kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Two outs. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
粘るな
Fouled
粘
off
るな
again, and it remains 3-2. And now the lefty
まだ
stays
粘る
alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one to
よっ
first.
しゃ
Alexander takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brent Suter. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Right.
And now William Contreras.
3の3の大当たりやな。
A line to kick the pitch.
The catcher.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Contreras.
うわー、カーブ、サークル、シンカ
That one hammered center field. That's back there.
ー。いや
Feeling
ー
for the wall as he makes the catch.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Next offering is down low. Bullpen activity starting up now. Aaron Ashby getting ready to go.
いやー
Foul ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
表示がバグってるな。あれ名前表示消えてもったや。
1 and 2 now. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was a moonshot. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 9-5. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
これは見事やな。
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, the manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Acuna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And here it comes. And that one hammered way back there.
伸びるか
Leaping and he makes the grab.
やりまん
That
な。
extra base is written all over it. Not today, he said. Left his feet up in the air. Just a beautiful catch to end the inning.
うわお。カメラがちょっと追いついてない。
Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder.
あ
That's a laser base
ー、
hit.
これはまた見てる
Now he turns and heads for second. In safely.
入るか。
It's a double and his second hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
すごいヒゲやな、この人。もっさもさのヒゲ。
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Stays alive. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
The catcher.
And here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. 2 gone
打
down.
球が弱くてよかったな。
Up next from Milwaukee.
Keston Hiura up now for the Brewers.
Keston Hiura.
In there, and it's 0-1.
なんかえぐり込んでくる球や。
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Bounce to the right.
よいし
Albies over to first in time. In
さあ、
and
最
over.
後か。
Milwaukee leads 1. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Back here at the ballpark,
ま
here's
あ
the
一
second
応
baseman,
最後
Ozzy
やっとく
Albies.
か。
The second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
And the pitch.
ああ、
Back to the mound. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next
So
from
now to
Atlanta,
the plate for Atlanta,
the third baseman,
Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Wow.
Hit hard, base hit.
Wow, あれも抜ける。
Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
Look out, 1-1.
Kicks and fires.
ああ、でも、
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
ようやく晴れてきたな。
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swanson, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely.
よう追いつい
Runners
た
on the。corners with 1 gone. And next for Atlanta, Guillermo Heredia.
あ
Ball
あ、
left
取れた。
side could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Over to first.
ああ、偵察崩れか。
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Swing and a foul
ま
back.
あ
That's
さ
out of
すが
play.
にこんだけ点差ありゃもういいか。やめとこ
0-1 now. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. This to third, into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting.
Justin Topa comes on now. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 56, Justin Topa.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, William Contreras. Next up for the Braves. First pitch, not close. Smash to the left side. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw home. He beats it. It's 11-5.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here is C.J. Alexander. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one drifts inside. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
For the Brewers,
that's a strike.
6点差。
Taylor.
On the ground to third. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man tonight.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Brasso.
キャッチャーも変えて。
Chadwick Trump, the new catcher now.
Change for the Braves. Now catching. Number 15,
で、一塁。
Chadwick Trump.
Also entering the game, John Nagowski. He takes over as the new first
でか
baseman.
ら
Number
三塁。
69, John Nagowski.
Also into the ball game, Austin Riley. He's the new third
か
baseman.
らの外野か、センター。
Austin Riley.
センター言うけど、肩悪いな。まあいいか。
Also entering the game, Drew Waters. He'll be patrolling center
で、
field.
ライ
Now
ト。
playing center field. Number 11, Drew.
Also into the ball game, Grayson Janista. He takes over in right.
さあ、これでいこ
Number 5,
う。休ました方がいい
That
かな。
one's in there, 0-1.
Janista.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Sends it to Nagowski. Just 1 out remaining for the
さあ、
Brewers.
とワンアウトや。
Jace Peterson up now for the Brewers.
Jay Peterson.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one cutting but missing down low. Here's a 1-1. Rips one to right.
とはね。
He's got it. Ball game.
Ah,
And the Braves
終了。
come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
11-5, your final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball
Yes.
for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 11 runs on an even 20.
難易度弱いからな。ロードが長いぞ。バグってないか。大丈夫か。よっしゃ。なんか0って書いてるけど。で、4連勝で1回休んでマーリンズか。で、貯金が9。1.5 差。いい感じやな。ブルワーズか。巨人とドジャースと。なるほど。さあ、では。